Hello, welcome to Digital Titans. This is a session which is going to be sponsored by Digital Titans, where we talk about a lot of digital marketing tools and activities that we see, and we try to give you an understanding of how you could use these tools for promotions using the digital media. And in that process, we are going to talk about a much awaited tool which is called as WhatsApp for Business. Now, all of us know that WhatsApp has already been in use by individuals, and we typically use it to stay in touch with our friends and family. However, we have seen a lot of cases in the recent past where, as an individual, I could use WhatsApp to promote my business or service. Now, very recently, WhatsApp has launched a tool called as WhatsApp for Business, which is going to be specifically used for businesses. And they had made the tool in such a way that there are a lot of settings which are very particular to, very specific to businesses, where you could update or, include a lot of business information that could be used by a lot of clients. And this, as a tool, can be used to get in touch with a lot of your existing customers, or you could also try and get your potential customers. Now, let's see what is included in WhatsApp for Business, and let's stay prepared for what's going to come when WhatsApp gets fully launched and when it gets launched in all the countries, right? Now, what's new in WhatsApp for Business? So, WhatsApp for Business is available on Android devices only at this point in time, and it's available in selected countries. While, for example, it's still not available in Nigeria. So, it's available in selected countries and it's available on Android devices at the moment. Now, what's so different about WhatsApp for Business that we have not seen in WhatsApp for individuals? That's what we're trying to look at. And as we all know, this is a free to download tool, and WhatsApp for Business is built specifically for small businesses. And they have kept in mind small businesses and how they could help these businesses to handle their clients better. And you can interact with a lot of customers that you have. They have included a great array of tools in WhatsApp for Business, and you could also automate your responses, and you could send greetings, and you could also measure the statistics of how WhatsApp for Business have been performing for you while you use this tool, right? So let's get started. How do you differentiate WhatsApp from WhatsApp Business? WhatsApp is for individual use, while WhatsApp for Business is for business purposes. And if you pay close attention to the picture that you see here, now WhatsApp has a phone icon in it, while WhatsApp for Business would have a capital B in it. Some of the things that we should know: it's free to download and it can be used on the same phone. I mean, you can use WhatsApp as an individual and WhatsApp for Business on the same phone, but please understand that you need to have two SIM cards. You cannot use WhatsApp and WhatsApp for Business for the same telephone number. Now, if you want to use your existing individual profile, which is registered with your mobile number, for WhatsApp for Business, you could always migrate, but please remember you would not be able to use it as an individual going forward. Now, keeping in mind that there are a lot of tools where you could use specifically for businesses. WhatsApp has kept that logic in mind, and they also say that you could link your WhatsApp for Business account with a landline number as well, because most of the businesses have landline telephone numbers. Now, there are additional features in the settings section of WhatsApp for Business, which we would look at in the next few slides. Now, let's take a deep dive into WhatsApp for Business and understand what can be accomplished by businesses using WhatsApp for Business. Now, as you see, the first step where you can install it, and then you can set up a business profile, as you see here. Then you can manage your replies in an efficient manner. In case you're away, or if you want to send automated responses when there is an event or when there's a sale that's coming up, you could always try and automate your messages. And at the end of the day, the brilliant part is you could always analyze your statistics and see what happened and what's the percentage of growth in responses, or percentage of growth in your client base, or anything of that sort. Now, the first thing that you need to do is you need to understand how WhatsApp from Business looks slightly different from WhatsApp for individuals. Now, you see the title bar that reads WhatsApp for Business, and you have a grayish blue color scheme that WhatsApp for Business will follow. Then there is a section. When you go to your settings, you will see profile, you will see statistics, you will see messaging tools, away message, greeting message, and quick replies. Now, this is where you could go step by step and set up all these individual profiles, or a business profile that is very specific to your business, and it is not, it's different from how you would do it as an individual. Now, going a step ahead, now this is for a client called Dr. Now, where they could set up their business profile and and see how they can customize it for them. Now, what you see here is for an individual client. Now, you would click on an option called business settings, where you would land here. And once you click on business settings, you will see profile, statistics, messaging tools, away message, greeting message, quick replies. Now, you click on profile, and this is where you set up your geographic location, which is pulled from maps. And you could also use a logo, or a picture for your business, which makes it more relevant. Now, you can add a display image and your business address, which is very, very, very vital for any business. Now, once you have done that, you could also describe the category of your business, where you could define which category does your business fall into. Now, many wonder, why is this required? Is it such an important step? Please understand, this is very, very important, because as you know how Facebook advertising and Instagram ads work. Now, Facebook would categorize you based upon your business model or your category of business, so that they find it very easy to target you, or let you target people who fall or match your business criteria. So it's very important to set the basics right. Where you set up your business profile, you also define which category of business do you fall under. Now, once that's done, now one of the most crucial factors for any business is the hours of operation. I mean, when do you open? How long are you open? How long is your store open, or your business open? So you can always, go ahead and set up your, whether you address clients by appointments only, or are you open in general, or are you open in specific hours or selected hours of operations. Now, you could give in those settings, which would really help the users or your clients get a better hang of your business hours. Now, quick replies is where you would see, is what you would see when you look at messaging tools. Now, there may be a lot of clients or users who would contact you for on WhatsApp for business purposes. Now, these are frequently used or frequently occurred activities, where you don't have the same type the same message again and again for all the clients that come in. So you could have these quick replies set up, where if there's somebody who is seeking for an appointment, you could simply use this, so that you don't have to retype the whole message and contact them. So these quick replies enable you to do things very quickly without having to redo or retype the whole thing. Now, greeting message, we all know what that means. I mean, if you look at this, it says greet customers when they message you for the first time, or after within 14 days of no activity. If you just want to touch base with your existing clients, you can always send them a greeting message, and you could have it here so that you don't have to type it again. And the moment they contact you, this goes out as a greeting message to them. Then you have away messages. It is very common that in business, in a business setup, that there would not be somebody at the desk 24/7 to attend queries, right? Now, in cases like that, where your business is physically closed, but you would want to get in touch with people, or if you want to talk to people and tell them that you were processing their order, or you're away at the moment and you would contact them later, you could set up the away message, where it automatically replies with a message that you have customized when you're away and when you have not checked these messages. Now, this is a wonderful way where you can make customers feel unignored, because oftentimes it happens that when you send a message, and if you do not get a response from your service provider, it is not such a great experience, and it often is frustrating. So to avoid those situations, you could always set up an out of office or an away message, where somebody messages you and it automatically goes out to them saying that I'm away and I would be probably replying in the next 24 hours or 48 hours, or whatever your timelines are. Moving ahead, you also have a setting which is called as labels. Now, it it is very important to understand that in any business, that you have to classify your customers in any manner that is meaningful to you. For example, now you do not find labels in business settings, but you will see it in another place. This is the only setting, labels is the only setting which is not included in the settings section. So this is available elsewhere. We will be sharing you a link in the description. Now, when you look at labels, at this look, when you look at the image here, it might not make a lot of sense to you about how labels could be of use, but let's go ahead a little deeper and see how labels could really help somebody. Now, as I said, this is the only feature which is available outside the settings menu at the moment, and it allows businesses tag or label every chat, and it comes in with a variety of options. So let's see what the options are. Now, you have a prospect client, you have a new order, you have a pending payment, you have people who have already paid. Now, if there's an order complete, now these are different labels you could use where to label your customers and sort it in a very organized manner. So tomorrow, if you want to contact people whose orders are pending or pending payments, probably you could click on this label and it will display you a list of all chats of customers whose payments are pending. Now this way, and then you could use that for broadcasting a message customized to those people. This is a very important option where you don't have to spam everybody else, and you can choose to target a set of relevant audience for that relevant activity. Now, moving ahead, now this is one sheet that we've included where it could be often confusing about how a personal WhatsApp, which is an individual WhatsApp, or WhatsApp business can be used. So we have highlighted a one sheeter that will help you, that will come in handy when when trying to understand about how you can use these, or whether you can install a WhatsApp for business on a phone with a single SIM card, or you're already using WhatsApp for an individual purpose. How do you migrate it? So we have included this one sheeter, which will come in really handy when you're trying to migrate to WhatsApp for business, or when you're trying to set up WhatsApp for business for the first time. All right, so that's about it. And in case if you have any questions, or if you want any copy of this document, please do contact us, or you can email us at titansofdigital@gmail.com, and we would be more than happy to send you a free version of this. And if you have any questions, please leave us your questions, and we would see you soon with another interesting topic. Until then, thank you so much for watching this, and it's Digital Titans signing off. Thank you so much.